Shedeur, after the summer of working out with these guys, how pleased have you been, or what's your take on the first couple of days and how you guys have kind of responded so far?
First couple of days been real good. I'm excited to get back out there with the team, with the linemen, with the receivers out there. And yeah, it's fun. I only speak on the offensive side of the ball because that's the guys, I build the most relationships with. I work with on a daily basis, lift with, run with. So I'm just loving being back.
You guys added Xavier Weaver to the wide receiver room this summer. He obviously brings a lot of experience with him, former teammates with Jimmy Horn. What kind of are you expecting from him right away for his production?
No, he's gonna have a big year. He understands. I feel like all the receivers understand what's at stake, what's the plan, what we're trying to accomplish this year, and just going over the offense. And it's a receiver-friendly offense, so we're able to put up a lot of points and get a lot of yards and score a lot of touchdowns.
You're sitting in the room with Sean Lewis, and you're learning more about the pass game and the offense he wants to install. Do you discover new things about your game that you want to improve? And overall, what are you learning from that?
Well, I'm learning a lot from him because I say in the spring, I looked at the offense a certain way. Then going back over, it's just okay, cool. I see it in a different eye. So it's I'm happy that we was able to spend the spring together, and now I'm able to experience it on a different level.
Physically, how did you approach this summer, knowing it was a step up? Where do you feel like you are now compared to where you were when you first got to campus?
Well, I definitely took lifting more seriously, I say. So I'm just a naturally small guy, So it's just I don't feel like I'll ever get big as Javon and Tony. I'll never get that big, but really just focusing on that and understanding you're gonna have to lift a lot. You're gonna have to lift weights, get in the weight room. You're gonna have to condition. So I feel like it's the most prepared I've ever been.
I know you say you don't feel pressure, but are you maybe a little extra motivated?
No, I don't really. I don't really get motivated off other things. If I don't want it within myself, then I shouldn't be doing it.
Obviously, you're getting yourself ready, but you've got a couple young guys in that quarterback's room with you. What has your role been with Kaysen and with Ryan, and what have you seen from those guys?
They definitely stepped up, especially from the spring. They made a tremendous jump from then to now, and then now it's every day. It's completion percentage battles every day, and we talking stuff to each other every day. So it's a real healthy relationship with all of them. I feel like they understand the offense a lot more, and it's real fun because they get to go against the ones every day.
Coach Lewis said he wants you to understand this offense on a mastery level. That's his goal for you fall camp. Where do you feel like you are in that process of getting there?
I'll say right now I'm 80%. I say I'm almost there. Because it just depends, week by week, game plan, specific stuff, and yeah. And he had 11, 12 years in the offense. I had a spring, so that's why I say coming back to meeting with him and stuff like that, we're able to spend more time together. It means a lot because I'm starting to understand what he thinks and how he's thinking, why he's calling certain stuff, and his thought process of what to do in each situation that presents itself. So he's giving us all the answers to the problems. We just got to solve them. If we don't, then it's on us.
Shedeur, I think this is your third offense in college. Have you enjoyed learning a new offense and just learning a different type of football and just learning more about the game?
I mean, passing is passing. You throwing the ball is throwing the ball. It's just a different scheme. It's a different way they call it. So as long as everything makes sense, then of course I like it. I don't really mind it at all. I just know I got a short time, to get comfortable with it, and knowing that challenge ahead, it just drives me a little more to understand each and everything.
Shedeur, how good is this offensive line, and how good could it be these 3 weeks we get into camp?
Well, I feel like they're good. We're not in full pads yet, so I can't even cap you down and lie to you, but I feel like they're solid guys, though. I'm excited to be around them. When I'm standing around them, I feel protected. So going in practice, going against the ones, going against the D-line that we have is going to be extremely good, but I don't really think the D-line is going to matter too much how much we tempo, so that's all that matters. We can put anybody out there.
Shedeur, Coach Lewis also said you were really good at editing your life to just being in the game plan. How did you learn how to do that, and how do you communicate that?
I learned how to do that by the last 2 years of my life, by experience. So I understand, okay, this is good, this works, this is bad, this don't work. So it's this the big year, so I'm not gonna let anything get in the way of it, anybody. So I just the main thing, this the focus. This is what we just live off of.
Off the field, how connected and tight would you say this team is right now?
Like I say, I feel like we're connected, we're tight as a group. So, like I say, I'll explain it like this. Defense is okay. When I see him, I'm talking to him. That's just what it is. Offense is more of a family. Like, we understand each other and we vibe together. So I say the team chemistry is real fun. It's different. But if somebody sit there and told you that everybody just cool, that's not what it is. It's like, it's competitive. So it's like when I see Cormani, I'm talking to him crazy, like, we're going at you in practice. When I see Trav, it's like, you better be on offense today. If you're not, then. So it's that type of atmosphere, and it's real fun. It's everybody be able to be loose and everybody be comfortable with saying anything to each other.
I know you're really focused on what the offense is doing, but on the defensive side, how important is it to have Shiloh's personality out there? Is that something maybe you guys are missing, just kind of the competitive spirit he brings? That's something missing in the spring.
Yeah, Shiloh, he's the same way. So we flip. So he talk crazy to the offense, anybody, whoever. So that's why it's good that they have one of us on both sides, you know, so we're able to balance it out. So having him on defense, though, is exciting because he brings it out of everybody else. So you got other guys that are able to do the same thing. So they bring that attitude, that passion out on the defensive side.
I saw you were working with Court the other day. What does working with a guy like that bring to you? Do you pick his brain about certain things?
Yeah. No, he's just a cool guy. That's all it is. He's in the league. So he's a normal human. He's just in the league, you know. But he's a cool guy. And, you know, he just explained to me how things are up there and stuff like that. But that's really it.
How did Russ look?
Oh, Russ look good. Yeah, he out there throwing it with ease. So I was like, yeah. I liked how he basically did everything. How he carried himself, how he just like had the whole thing going on, how he ran his workout with his team and stuff like that. I liked it.
Best advice he gave you, because he's seen everything.
Can't even speak on that. I can't even tell you. If I tell you, I give away all my secrets, man.
Is Travis a better corner or receiver?
I don't know. Whoever have him on both sides, lucky.
I think you guys did this in Jackson, but the social media handles in the back of your practice jersey, what is the significance or importance of that for you guys?
I don't know. I'm the quarterback, so no, just I can't honestly answer that question. You know, you gotta ask Pops and you gotta ask the equipment staff about that, because I'm not really focused on what's on the back of my jersey. I'm focused on, you know, the front of my jersey, Colorado, and just my number representing. So, you know, it feels good to have a number now, though. It really feels better. I feel more confident out there. I got a number.
What do you feel like you've noticed the biggest differences between Jackson State's offense and this offense you're going into?
The biggest difference, I would say, it's hard to compare the two, because you got to just understand like the players you're working with and everything like that. So it's like any OC could call the same things, but you got to understand how to call the same things with the players that you have. So it's not really a big difference, because we do the same concepts. We just call it different names. Like for example, everybody runs mesh. Everybody runs verticals. Like, that's just offensive football. You play that on Madden, you see it. But that's just the only thing. You just got to understand how to use your players.
Going back to having working out with Broncos players, having them come here, is that just cool to kind of build that relationship between guys in college and the pro guys that are in the area?
Yeah, I just asked them just off the wall questions. I just asked like who got hit the hardest in the game, and they'll say, yeah, man, I got hit by Derwin James. I'm like, man, you got hit by Derwin James. And then, you know, eventually we're gonna be playing Derwin James. So it's just stuff like that. It's just like exciting, amazing that those guys are really doing it.
Last quarterback, does it help that you guys have numbers now? That you know who's out there, who you're throwing to?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, in this fall camp approaches, like, I don't care what DB's out there. I don't care the number. I don't know who's who. I really don't, because everybody got on helmets. So it is what it is.
Receiver-wise, though, does it help?
No, because everybody's different. Like for example, Travis is not built like Javon. Xavier light skin. So it's just like it don't really make no difference, because the ones and everybody else is everybody else.
All right, thanks, Shedeur.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.